Yay! Yes, it is. I kind of jacked it up a little bit, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, big sexy Matthew Wilt's a good buddy of mine. We used to be coworkers. Staying up was the trick. And
That's it.
he was just run on energy. I was run on maybe more than just energy when I was driving taxi, but I'm clean enough now. But oh man, the shit. So we drove taxi together, and I remember one time I was driving taxi, and it was crazy. Like this one time was so damn awkward, and you get them awkward moments when you're doing ride share still, but this dude was like fighting with this chick, and I remember him being like, "I will smack the shit out of you, and if you don't," and I was I didn't know what to think, because I was either like, do I go into hero mode and do I fight, or do I just let him do it? I didn't fucking know what to do. Like, it was genuinely scary. I mean, this guy was ready to rip it. Or I think they might have been doing drugs too, and I should have known because I know what doing drugs looks like, but I feel like they had come up with a way to do them like behind my back, and I didn't even know. Oh, and this other time, one time I had to go pick up a homie out in Guadalupe, and we had the van. Remember when we had the van? And I drove back to Guad, and he's like, hey, with this chick we're picking up, I bet you I can fuck her in your taxi right now. And I was like, I'm not going to bet against it because I think he's going to. And sure enough, he did. Like, and like the whole time, like, I'm looking in there, like, I should have been watching the road. I'm just like swerving, looking in the rear view, like, yeah. And she just bouncing on him. And I'm like, so if you ever had to clean up the van, sorry, Matthew, that was their fault. And I was just, my apologies to Santa Maria Yellow Cab, and for the for the motherfuckers that bought it after and let us all go, screw you. But goddamn, it was fun while it lasted. Oh shit, you're gonna do it? Oh no, I'm looking at one of the screens, dude. You can buy shrooms now, and they put them in chocolate for real. You can actually just buy them. Holy shit! It used to be such a pain in the ass to buy shrooms, and I feel sorry for anybody that's a Super Mario Brothers fan. Brought to you by Super Mario Brothers. And you just like Mario Brothers and you don't want to do shrooms. One time I did shrooms though, and I was playing like Yoshi's Island, and that game's got trippy ass colors. It's just all weird. And if you played Yoshi's Island, Baby Bear was like, wah, 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 and you're like, shut the fuck up. And like, I kept going like, you gotta jump there, and my girlfriend at the time was like, shut up. And shrooms would be cool to do comedy on, except I think I'd start looking at the crowd thing, and I could like move their heads, and like the front row is gonna be like, get your fucking hands off me, you weirdo. And I'm gonna be like, you're the water. And you're like, no. I think I would freak some people out. But then again, I'd probably stop in the middle of my set on shrooms and just be like, just staring at them, and like, they'd be like, that's right. Be like, thank you, good night. And I'm just there. It's like 4 a.m. and the club's closed. And I'm just like, just zoning out off of the club. But, man, you guys are super cool for coming in. I'll tell you what, though. Maybe natural drugs are safer than the vaccine. I'm okay with it. I'm on board. But I got to tell you, I'll say it. Like, she's not going to watch it anyway. But my mother-in-law is like scared of getting the vaccine, and everybody who's scared of the vaccine, they're like, you know, they're gonna chip you, and they're gonna be able to find you anywhere and microchip you. And I'm like, all the fucking people who are scared of getting chipped and being followed, you don't fucking go anywhere. You sit there and watch the news. They're gonna be like, Bill Gates gonna be like, yep, she's on the couch. Oh, she's moving to the kitchen. Oh, she's making oatmeal. She's back on the fucking couch. Like, what are you really doing that you're gonna get chipped for? That you're that fucking scared for? Like, get the fuck out of it. Like, are you really serious? Like, oh no, they're gonna catch me at Whole Foods and know I spent $70 on 3 cans of Zevia. Like, fuck. Like, who cares? Like, they're gonna put something in you anyway. Like, come to my work and get the catfish, and who knows what we're putting in the catfish to catch it and then cook it. I'd be more scared of what you're eating there. Probably be more scared of what I'm like putting in your daughter than what you're putting in your body. So, and we're married, so I can get away with that. I loved her, and I put a ring on it, so I can say that now. I love her. I love her so much. She's not watching right now, but she's gonna watch later. It's gonna be funny. Oh,
So
Luis.
wait, you put a ring on it and say whatever you want. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know if I'm gonna fully recommend that. I'm not the greatest to give it. I'm not a great advice giver. Actually, I'm pretty terrible. Like, Mumsy's laughing because I'm gonna show this shit to her later. She's gonna look at me and go, Not Marge Simpson. She's gonna be like, but she don't make that noise. She's like, but that's okay.
Sure. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to say whatever I want. So
You have to. Oh, so that's a nice segue. That we call that a segue in the biz. Matthew's doing a podcast now called Love Talk, and it's on Spotify and it's on Anchor FM, and it's worth checking out. And he's doing like relationship talk, and that's something I gotta say is you do have to be honest about your relationships when you go into it. Like, if you start lying one date in, you're gonna be lying a million dates into your relationship. You just gotta be honest. Like, I say anything and everything that I want to Shalane all the time because I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to it. Like, I couldn't like the other day we were at Target and one of my coworkers was there. And our uniforms suck, but outside of uniform, she was looking good. And yeah, and I looked at her, but then I looked at Shalane and I caught her looking, and I was like, our uniforms suck, don't they? Shouldn't we get to wear that instead? And it was yoga pants. Dear Lord, thank you for yoga pants and all that they do for us. Amen. But yeah, like, you gotta be honest about that shit. I came right out with it and said it. Like, I'm not gonna be all like, oh, I don't want to say what I want. Could you imagine being married off of a lie and just having to live the lie every day? And, like, you gotta be straight up with them. Because that's gonna be, at some point, when you're, like, that old, and when you're so old that you're worrying about the vaccine and sitting on your ass, you're gonna be sitting in your ass watching together, like, praying to God, like, you could at least be honest and say something. You gotta build an honest relationship. You really do. Because if you don't have honesty, then I'll honestly say this too. I'll honestly say something else too, since I'm married to her anyway. A lot of people worry about, they question God's existence or not, and I gotta tell you, I hope that there's a God. Just because if there is a God, that means there's probably a devil and a hell too. And that my sister-in-law could die and rot there when she's gone. So I need there to be a God so there can be the hell that she can rot in. And she can watch this.
You're Asian, right?
Yeah. Oh, Buddhist, huh?
Yeah. You don't want... I'd rather have Buddha than God.
I should too, but I live in Santa Maria and we only know Catholics here. There's like 4 Buddhists and like 2 Jews.
If you got booty, you can go eat some pho. You know Buddha loves pho.
Oh, I fucking love pho. King love pho. Like,
Buddha loves pho. Fucking love pho.
Oh, Buddha's like so good. Like, when they bring it out, I like to just like before I eat it, I just like to stick my dick in it. It's that good. Like, yeah, I don't even care.
I think God loves hummus. I'm pretty sure God loves hummus.
We've talked a lot about a lot of food I have today. Matthew McCarran was talking about, oh, I got almond milk in my fridge. I got soup. You said you don't like soup, but I got it. I got hummus. Like, I think this is a sign that I need to go raid my fridge. But I'll leave it on this. I do like to quote unquote teach people, and I feel like I am, and it's kind of funny that we are surprised. I got a nice tip today. I got treated by a lot of really cool people today. Got treated really well the last couple of days because we're just glad to be eating inside. I keep going to my tables and going, look, 4 walls, and we can enjoy all 4 of them. We don't have to enjoy just one of them in fucking Betaravia where we can hear, like, people drive, like, I'm like, yes, what would you like? And I'd like to have, and then someone drives by, and, like, I can't hear the order because we're outside, and napkins are blowing all over the fucking street, and, like, and I look like an asshole because I don't want to pick them up. I just let them blow down the street and be like, hey, take them, Betaravia, I don't care. I'm just glad to be working inside, and we are surprised, and that's the thing is, it sucks that we're surprised, when someone's nice to us. We should be more surprised when people are mean to us. But I think we've come pretty far as a society where it's like we're more surprised when someone's nice to us. And hopefully we can all do something to change that and be a little bit nice. I know I go off and pop off and shit, but without being nice, I wouldn't get to meet cool people like Matthew I did way back in the taxi days. Mumsley, who's been there since the beginning. Pete, you've been fucking awesome. You guys have been... Nico, I gotta say, what you do in Displaced Comedians is like, if you believe in a God, it's his work. Like, you're doing amazing things. Uncle Vicodin, like, Alex... Brian, I can't wait to meet all you people, and I can't wait to fucking go up and meet all you guys. You guys are going to be so fucking cool. I'm going to be up for a week when I meet you guys. You have no idea. So, thank you for what you do, and I super appreciate you. Thank you guys so much.
One more time for Ezra Paco, everybody. Yeah.